Okay, I'm gonna give it to you guys straight. I'm an Xbox guy. Ever since 2003 when I first got the Xbox, and I got this game, Halo 1. And ever since then, I got a 360 in 2006. I've been a fan since then. I've had that for over almost 7 years. And I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 2. When I was a little youngling, I was a PlayStation fanatic. I got the PS1 in the mid-90s and the PlayStation 2 in the very early 2000s. And I moved over to Xbox. And that was something. But I didn't have any interest in PlayStation 3. And then today happened. Microsoft had their press conference today, and I'm not one to hate on the Xbox One. I don't think the hate is warranted. And I actually was looking forward to the Xbox One, despite all its flaws. And they announced the new Halo, and also the newest installment to, Battlefront. And I love Battlefront. And then 9 p.m. happened here in Eastern Time, New York. And Sony had their press conference for their PlayStation Vita, PS3, and the newly announced PlayStation 4. Since February, I've been skeptical of the PS4, and I never really understood why people were like, oh, PS4 is going to win this console war at the moment. And I was like, nah, I don't get it. But you know what? They were right. Tonight, I'm announcing my resignation from Microsoft, and I will be moving towards Sony. Here's the deal. Sony has basically, with tonight's press conference, wiped Microsoft with its own ass and tenfold. They announced a plethora of games, including one which played kind of a crucial part to my childhood, Kingdom Hearts. They're making Kingdom Hearts 3. No big deal there. And then Sony announced that the PS4 is compatible with used games, which the Xbox One isn't, but no big deal there. And then they announced that you could play no matter what, whether you're online or not. With Xbox One, you have to be online at all times to play anything, even if it's campaign mode, but that's not a big deal either. And then they announced the bombshell that PS4 will be $400. No bundle packs, no nothing, just the console itself will be $400, $100 less than the Xbox One. And to tell you the truth, guys, my only problem right now is that GTA 5 might not be playable on the PS4 because it's not backwards compatible. But that's the only thing, because they basically pulled no stops here. Sony took all the advantage that they possibly could have with E3, and there's still a few days left to show off all these games. It's just unbelievable how they have taken advantage of their situation. Meanwhile, Microsoft has tripped over a wire onto its face, and now its cranium is broken. So if you would kindly join me in my resignation from Xbox and my now pledging allegiance towards Sony. This holiday season, I so thoroughly promise to purchase a PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One. I also pledge to thoroughly enjoy the PlayStation 4 for as long as it lasts, and not Xbox. Unless Microsoft can come up with a good way for people to want to accept the Xbox One. At the moment, it is thoroughly and most certainly shit and curb stomped to the floor with a dead body. May Microsoft rest in peace, and may Sony live and prosper. I mean, I'm being very honest here when I say that Xbox One has potential to be a good console one day. One day. But in this time and in this very moment, PlayStation 4 is the king, and it will be a king for a while unless Microsoft could pull their heads out of their asses and find something to work towards. I love my Halo. I really do. And if Battlefront 3 is exclusive to Xbox One, that's something. But it's not enough, because Sony pulled out everything. They showed the new Final Fantasy, which I'm not a fan of, but people are going crazy over that. They showed Kingdom Hearts 3, which is something that I cannot pass up. That's something that will be part of my life. It will be part of my life. Sony has literally raped and murdered in public, and for all intensive purposes, it's perfectly acceptable. I honestly can't believe this, and it really is sad to know that Microsoft will most definitely be decimated by Sony come this holiday season. Yesterday, I was an Xbox fan, regardless of everything that was coming out of it, and I was going to buy Xbox One come November. Today, I am a new man. I am now a new and revitalized PlayStation fan, and I'll proudly be purchasing the PlayStation 4. Microsoft basically has to rework their whole game if they want to come back from this console war, because even Nintendo has better fighting rights than Microsoft right now. When Nintendo has better fighting chances than you do, you're fucked. Sony also released a 22-second video where they show an instruction manual on how to share used games. And it's hilarious, and it's so wrong, but it's so right in context. Bloody murder, bloody murder, bloody murder, bloody, bloody, bloody motherfucking murder. Surely the guys at Microsoft are just absolutely thrilled right now. But what do you guys have to say about the astonishing Sony press conference and E3 in general so far? What are you going to get come this holiday season or further beyond when you have the money? Are you going to get a PS4 or an Xbox One, or actually dead body? Is there anybody else out there who is an Xbox fan and has been for a long time and is now currently alternating and switching to Sony because of the bloody murder that occurred tonight? What do you guys think of the launch titles and the games that they announced tonight, including Kingdom Hearts 3? I am John Maffio, aka Mothman Jones, reiterating what I said before. I'm done with Xbox. I am now a PlayStation guy. I just can't believe this happened tonight. I've been defending the Xbox One for a long time now, over a month, and I regret doing that now because now I'm switching over. Whew, my how time changes things. See you next time.